Saltburn, bathwater. Saltburn, released in 2023 and is directed by Emerald Fennell, who's also directed such films like Careful How You Go and Promising Young Woman. And this film is starring Barry Keoghan, Jacob Elordi, Archie Madakwe, Allison Oliver, Richard E. Grant, and Rosamund Pike. Oliver is a quiet boy who keeps to himself at the University of Oxford, but you can tell that he is smitten with Felix, who's one of the most popular boys in the school. And as their friendship grows, Felix invites Oliver to stay a summer at his huge-ass mansion with his eccentric family. So Saltburn follows Oliver through this gigantic mansion and him befriending the family, but also has his very well-kept secrets slowly coming out. I have heard so many people talking about this movie. I never knew what this movie was about. No one ever talked about what this movie was about. I never saw any of the trailers, never read any of the plot synopsises before I went in to see this thing. All I kept hearing from people was the bathtub scene, and that apparently was just so erotic and so out there and so revolutionary, like, oh my god, I've never seen this stuff before. And then I watched this film, and there are two bathtub scenes that we're talking about. There's the one where he's basically slurping down the last little bits of the bathwater, and then there's the bathtub scene with the aftermath, making it a very blood-red bath for him. I don't know, to me, these scenes seemed very tame to how people were building them up to be something that was just so erotically out there. I'm like, yeah, it's erotic, it's fine. These are horny teenagers, and when you're horny, you don't care what's happening at certain points of the month, you just go in there. I mean, fuck it, I would. That's one of the big messages I got from this film. When you're horny, you just don't care. So it was nice to see, on top of these two erotic scenes, that there was a nice, fun, enjoyable dark comedy film that was the story of this movie, and following this character of Oliver, who's this shy little boy. He's so unassuming. You just don't think that anything bad has ever happened to him, or at least that he's ever done anything. But as the film goes along, you start to realize that this kid has some inner secrets. And I'm not going to spoil what those are, because I definitely recommend that you go see this film, or at least it's probably out digitally now, but please see this movie, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. This kid is layered. He is a psychopath. He's calculating, and when you think that he doesn't know what he's doing, he definitely knows what he's doing. When we were getting halfway through the summer when he's staying at the mansion, I'm beginning to realize in my head, like, I think he knows more and is in control of his situation way more than what he's letting on. And again, I'm not going to spoil with what specifically happens, but I will say that I was right to a point. My innocent brain didn't take me to the places that this film actually ended up going. I was right part way, like I was on the path. If only I would have gone down like the entire road, I would have seen where he was going. And Barry Keoghan, or Keoghan, I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. I'll know one of these days where he becomes a huge-ass star, because he's a great actor. I've seen him in a couple of things. He was in Dunkirk. He had a little part in The Batman. He had a deleted scene from The Batman where he was revealed to be the Joker. He is a really great actor, and he's very young too, so we're only going to get bigger and greater things from him. And this film, it's a wonderful film to put on your resume, because this is just showcasing him and all of the layers that he can play. At first, he's very introverted, he is quiet, he is depressed, he's shy, he's madly in love with this boy. But as the more things are revealed, you realize that he is an angry child. He doesn't like where he comes from, he doesn't like where he is going, and he doesn't like certain injustices that happen in this world. All taking place at this huge-ass, beautiful mansion called Saltburn. And it has great little elements of like a murder mystery. We have the assuming butler who is always there, who's always creeping in the shadows, who always lingers behind as the family walks away, just to make sure that people know that his presence is here and he knows everything. Hidden passageways, doors that are connecting to other bedrooms, so you're thinking, oh, we're gonna get some nice little sex scenes in here. And we do, and we don't. Like, you know it's going to happen, or things are happening, but if it does actually happen, it's off in the distance and it's blurry and the camera is focusing on some type of object in the mansion or whatever, but you see the action in the background. It's just a well-shot film, and the story here, I think, is very very enticing. All the twists and turns that it takes and the character revelations and reveals that happen in this movie, it kept me entertained. It kept me guessing. And at one point I thought this film was ending, and the film kept going on for like another 20-25 minutes because there was even more stuff that was being revealed at the end. This was a delightfully dark comedy that it's not going to be for everyone. This is a very eccentric film, I think. It's about very eccentric people. So with it being a eccentric film, I guess that makes sense. I really wish it would have been nominated for Best Picture this year, but again, it's not for everybody. The taste is not there for some people, if you know what I mean. But the taste is definitely there for me. I really dug this film, and I definitely recommend you check it out. Definitely know that it's a little controversial in some points, but I think the overall story is very entertaining. I'm going to give Saltburn 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, have you seen Saltburn? What did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I release next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.